I'm Blue, and I love all things adventure. From the outdoors, to travel, to hitting up my favorite amusement park. Yeah, that's the one. So welcome, and join me for another Blue Reviews for You. Alright, so hear me out. So if I were going to do a Halloween Horror Nights Orlando without Express, which I have experience not using Express. I have gone to Halloween Horror Nights for 10 years, and the majority of those years I have not had Express passes. And I would say that my plan is pretty tried and true. So this year I have the luxury of having Express, so I don't really have to plan this way for myself this year, but I'm going to plan this for you because this is what I would do if I was going to this year's event without Express. Obviously, I still do feel like you're going to need multiple days, but if you just have one day or if you have multiple days, I would still go about it this way. So knowing the Stay and Scream areas, I would probably start off right here in the New York Finnegan Stay and Scream area. This is where I would start with Scream early. I would definitely have Stay and Scream, and this is where I would line up. And I would get into the line right away for Stranger Things. I realize a 2-hour queue line, it's a long line, but without Express is kind of what I think you're going to have to do if you don't have Express. So I would beeline it straight into the Stranger Things house, right off the bat from Stay and Scream, which is going to exit you right along here by the Fallon building. From here, I would come straight over into The Exorcist and do The Exorcist as my number 2. Again, it's going to exit you over here by Fallon. And then I would come straight back over here, Dueling Dragons. It's going to exit you kind of similar area, and then Yeti, and then that gives you 4 houses. I strongly feel like on most nights, you can probably get all 4 houses done within the Stay and Scream time. So at this point, they should be letting in general admission. I mean, this is all going to be, contingent on, house openings at 5:15 or the crowd levels for that night. So let's just say this is a Wednesday, maybe a Thursday night. Saturday is going to be a little different. So after I finish Yeti, I'm going to come through the Vamp 69 scare zone, and I'm going to come straight back here to Chucky. I'm going to hit Chucky. From Chucky, we're going to exit. This is a good time maybe to get a drink, reload on some food if you're hungry, and then I'm going to come right back here. And this is going to be an important point after Chucky. I'm going to wait here, and I'm going to look at some wait times. I'm going to see where does The Last of Us wait time stand at this point after I finish Chucky. Is it looking like it's maybe like a 45-minute wait? Is it looking like it's already a 120-minute wait? And that's where I'm going to make a determination if I'm going to come straight back to The Last of Us. If The Last of Us has a 45-minute wait, then I'm likely going to come across the water bridge and I'm going to come straight back here to The Last of Us. However, if The Last of Us is already looking like a 120-minute wait, then what I'm going to do, and this is the best plan for walking anyways, is I'm going to come back and I'm going to go to Oddfellows. I'm going to hit Oddfellows, which is going to exit you directly over here by the Darkest Steel. So then you're going to hit the Darkest Steel. It's going to exit you right by The Last of Us. Literally, you come out, you're at The Last of Us. Then I'm going to hit The Last of Us, which oddly enough is going to exit you all the way over here by Monsters. It's a very long walk. Once you come out here by Monsters, you come into Monsters, and then you come around through these scare zones here, and then you hit up Blood Moon as your last house. That is the plan that I would do if I did not have Express passes. There's other people who might want to come back to the Duff area and do The Last of Us first. I feel like if it was me, this would be my plan. So take it or leave it. This is just the Blue plan, but for those who want to take it, let me know if you use it, how this works. I've heard a lot of people are using this kind of nightly plan with their house routine, and I feel like it's a solid plan with or without Express. Honestly, with Express, you're gonna, you can take your time maybe a little bit more, but without Express, I'd say this is a solid plan.